Long ago, in the golden kingdom of Velmora, there lived a prince named Adrian. People across kingdoms called him the handsome prince of the Sunday. But it was not only because of his striking appearance. Prince Adrian had soft golden brown hair that shimmered beneath sunlight, deep blue eyes like the evening ocean, and a calm smile that made people feel safe. Yet, the thing people loved most about him was his heart. He was gentle with children, respectful to elders, and kind even to the smallest servant in the palace. Still, behind his warm smile, Adrian carried a loneliness nobody understood. His mother, Queen Lyra, had died when he was very young. Before she passed away, she used to sit beside him every night on the palace balcony and point toward the stars. "Every star," she would whisper, "has a soul of its own. Some stars watch us, some guide us, and sometimes one star falls to Earth to change a human destiny forever." As Adrian grew older, he never forgot those words. His father, King Lucian, became strict after the queen's death. He wanted Adrian to become a fearless ruler. The prince learned sword fighting, horse riding, politics, and war strategies. He attended royal ceremonies with a perfect smile, but every night he returned to the balcony alone. And every night, he looked at the stars. Unlike other princes who dreamed of power, Adrian wished for something else, someone who would truly understand his heart. Years passed, and the prince became admired throughout the world. Princesses from many kingdoms came hoping to marry him, but Adrian never felt connected to anyone. The palace was full of luxury, music, and celebrations, yet his heart remained empty. One evening, on the night of the Silver Moon Festival, the kingdom glittered with lanterns and dancing lights. Everyone celebrated in the streets, but Adrian quietly slipped away from the palace and rode his white horse toward the hill of echoing winds, the same hill where his mother once took him to watch the stars. The sky that night was unusually bright. Thousands of stars sparkled like diamonds scattered across black velvet. Adrian sat alone beneath an ancient tree and whispered softly into the cold wind, "If there truly is a star listening, then grant me one wish. Send me someone who will love me not as a prince, but as Adrian." The wind suddenly stopped. The entire world became silent. Then, a single star began to glow brighter than all the others. At first, Adrian thought he was imagining it, but the light grew larger and larger until it blazed across the sky like silver fire. The heavens trembled. Birds flew from the forests. The rivers shimmered, and the star began falling toward Earth. Far above the skies, in the celestial kingdom of Astrea, there lived Princess Lyra, the youngest daughter of the Star Queen. Lyra was not an ordinary princess. Her hair flowed like liquid silver. Her eyes glowed softly like moonlight, and tiny sparkling marks shone across her skin whenever she used magic. She had the rare ability to hear human wishes carried through the stars. But unlike other celestial beings, Lyra loved humans deeply. She secretly watched Earth every night, fascinated by human emotions, their laughter, tears, hopes, and love. That very evening, while wandering through the sky gardens of Astrea, Lyra heard Adrian's wish. It was different from the wishes of others. Most humans wished for wealth, revenge, beauty, or power. But this prince wished only for love and understanding. His loneliness touched her heart. Without permission from the Star Queen, Lyra leaned closer to Earth to hear his voice again. But celestial laws were strict. No star spirit was allowed to fall in love with humans. As she reached toward his world, a powerful storm erupted across the heavens. The stars shook violently. A forbidden bond had awakened. Suddenly, Lyra lost control of her celestial light. The sky cracked open. On a cool, quiet hilltop, Adrian knelt. His wish still hung in the night air when the sky split wide open. A blazing silver streak streaked down, crashing deep into the forest below the hill. Adrian jumped up and raced toward the glowing woods. When he arrived, he froze. In a crater of shimmering pale flowers lay a girl wrapped in silver stardust, her eyes slowly opening. You, Adrian whispered, you fell from the stars. Lyra smiled softly. Your wish was strong enough to reach me. Adrian hid Lyra in an abandoned palace tower behind the royal gardens. By day, she loved small human things most ignore. Warm bread, summer rain, butterflies, fiddle music, glowing candle flames. Adrian, alone since his mother's death, finally felt whole again. Night after night they talked, and slowly they fell deeply in love. But the heavens never forgot Lyra's fall. Far above Earth, the Star Queen checked her celestial roll and found her daughter missing. She ordered her guards to descend, and the first silver hunting arrows blazed toward the forest where the lovers lay. When royal star spirit Lyra abandoned the sky for love on Earth, the celestial balance began to weaken. Stars faded one by one. Storms raged across all kingdoms, and the moon dimmed to a faint, cold glow. Blazing with cosmic silver light, the Star Queen descended to Earth, appearing before Adrian and Lyra in the royal gardens. Lyra, she said sorrowfully, you are a star princess. You cannot stay forever. Lyra cried. I don't want to leave him. The queen warned. If you stay, your light will disappear forever. Adrian stepped forward, his voice clear and steady. Then take my life instead. Let her stay. Lyra stared at him in shock. The Star Queen saw pure, selfless love in his eyes. No prince had ever done this before. The heavens fell silent. Then a miracle happened. Stars blazed brighter. Shooting stars streaked across the sky. Ancient destiny magic awakened. The Star Queen smiled. True love that asks nothing is rarer than the brightest star. This was fate. Lyra was allowed to stay, tied to Adrian's soul. Years later, Adrian said, sometimes a falling star is the beginning of love. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more magical stories.